Right. Since the beginning, all souls have had a destiny, but it is up to the soul to find it. Most are able to find their destiny, or it even seeks them out. Others get lost in their journey and never find what they're looking for. Sometimes the soul can even burn so bright that it can guide others and help them find what they have been looking for. For what is a soul but a burning light that shines throughout the realms and shapes what we know? Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and all souls will eventually dim or even be snuffed out and find their end. But maybe there's a chance to reignite that light and have it burn once more. Let's see who the first person is to wake up. Kailthas, you wake up first.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Was that me?
Yep.
And is it like literally waking up right after we died?
Yep.
Oh, holy shit, that hurt. Okay, where the hell are we?
What you see before you is almost a starry night, but you stand upon this astral bridge of sorts. You see 4 other individuals around you, but it seems like you can't necessarily move from the spot you're in.
Well, they're not us. Where is us?
What do you wish to do?
Do they all appear to still be unconscious?
They appear to be unconscious.
I'll kind of like, I assume I have like my equipment. I'll take an arrow out of my quiver and just kind of like go up to one of them and just kind of like poke them with the tip of the arrow.
All right. It seems like the closest one you are to is the individual in front of you or the individual behind you. Which do you want to wake up first?
Always forward, never back.
Yeah, alright. Let's see if I could say the first name. Joey Chitria. Or aka Joey. You wake up second.
I was making him, and I realized he looked like Megamind, and then I googled what Megamind's actual name is, and it's Joey Dinateri. So then I was like, I gotta make a stupid way to make him Joey.
But your character feels like they're being poked awake.
Yeah, so Joey is going to like get up and then like immediately freak out and start like grabbing his chest and his back from where he was murdered, and then look at you, seeing he just poked you, and then just like put up the shield spell and then like start running away into the corner. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
As you try to run, it seems like your feet are, as you get up, your feet are like planted in the spot that you stood up in.
Then he's gonna like face plant then.
Yeah,
he's trying to get up and then face plant back down.
Immediately eat shit.
So when I went over to poke him, I didn't like actually walk. I just like kind of reached.
You kind of reached, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, before I forget, Kailthas, explain to everyone what your character looks like, and then I'll do the same thing with Joey.
Yep.
So, you see, somewhat like with elven features, but the most thing that stands out is the fact that his body is covered in tattoos, which is currently shining a bright pink.
All right.
And he's got, shoulder-length brown hair, wearing, like elven attire, so leathers. That's about it.
All right. And Joey?
Yeah, so Joey is a Vedalken, which is Megamind looking race. um, they're somewhat amphibious, so he's looks amphibious in that nature, but he's blue. He's wearing this leather sort of outfit, just covered in pouches and like stuff with scrolls, and just the amount of paper and information he has on it seems over the top and ridiculous. And he has a massive book holster thing on his.
Gotcha. All right. What do you two do?
Well, like
Joey's still trying to crawl away. He's like, get away from me.
seeing my arrows bouncing off this spectral shield, I'm like, oh, well, that's nifty. Continues poking the shield. Boink, 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 boink.
Were you sent here to kill me too? You bastard.
I mean, I think we're already dead, so...
I'm dead? You're dead? What?
Well, I remember dying, at least, so... maybe?
I mean, I blacked out, but I... Did I die?
I know I died.
Again, he's like still rummaging through his chest to try to find where the wounds were. Super confused.
All right. As you two are trying to figure out what the hell's going on, let's see who wakes up. Kai, you hear voices and start coming to.
She'll wake up and kind of take a deep breath, just, and she'll like grasp her stomach and look around. What's the lighting situation in this area?
It's interesting. It's almost like as if there was a full moon. Like you could see the stars. You can definitely see each other. It's not like you're in a dark room or anything like that. It's yeah, as if you're in space, but you could very much well see each other.
She'll look around for a bit. Eyes aren't stinging or anything, but she's like looking at the moon, and she kind of smiles, and she'll kind of whisper to herself, "My lady of the dance." And she'll look to the other two. Where are we?
And like immediately turn around. Oh, another one's awake. Don't know.
Joey's like out of it. He's still trying to get away. He's like pulling at his bonds and just trying to get out of here. Freaking out.
Do you have a magic shield around you too? Can I poke you?
Please don't poke me. And what are we tethered to? Is it like stone? Is it ground or anything?
It's well, make the first roll of the
Perception to take it.
Either investigation, arcana, or perception.
I'm only good at one of those, so and I'm not good at it right now.
It's hard to tell. It's almost feels like solid ground. It doesn't seem like it doesn't look like anything's tethered to you physically, but for some reason you just cannot take a step forward. Imagine like being held there by the hold person spell.
Okay. She's looking around. I feel different. And she will kind of look at the shackles, I guess. And she's not trying to damage anyone around her, but she'll kind of like let out a word of radiance. So she'll like, well, does it actually activate?
It does.
Okay. She'll kind of let out a word of radiance. It's probably not going to end up damaging anything, but she just wants to at least make sure her powers are still with her.
Mm-hmm. It seems like yes, your spell does activate, but it doesn't seem like it does anything to the surrounding area.
Okay.
Do I see anyone else around the area?
Only the two in front of you that are still unconscious. At this time, well, before I go to the next person, Kai, what does everyone see?
Kai, you see a slender person. You can definitely tell she's an elf. When you see her ears, but her hair is kind of covering up every once in a while. Really long white hair. If she was, can we actually stand up? We probably can't
Yes,
walk, but can we actually?
you
Okay.
can stand up. Yeah.
Okay, she definitely stands up, and you can see it kind of flows probably down to around knee length. She is not short. She's 5'9". So yeah, it's very long hair. Her skin is pretty much alabaster, and her eyes are of like a ruby color, and they kind of sparkle like rubies. She has a little bit of like jewelry kind of hanging around her, but she has this silver chainmail with decorated with like crescent moons. And you see this long sword on her back, and the shield she has on her back as well is also a crescent moon. Around her neck, there's another piece of jewelry that you can see. It's almost like a gem or a vial of some sorts. That's red on the inside and is decorated in silver around it.
All right. And the final one of right now to wake up is Avaris. As you start coming to, as someone behind you is panicking.
In your panic, you hear a deep and heartfelt gasp. He is sucking in air and reaches up to his throat and is like, and immediately sits up. Veil out! And in that single moment of sitting up, he realizes he's not where he was before. And that one, and the name dies on his lips. What in the gods' name? Oh. And he kind of reaches up to essentially scrape his hair kind of backwards in a frustrated motion. And looking at his hand, mother. And what you see before you is a very white, pale feature of a human with white blonde hair, almost snow white skin, and glare eyes with yellow piercing. And across his mouth is a deep scar that goes all the way almost to the edge of his cheek, showing all of his pointed teeth. Bastard.
Joey's gonna turn around and see that, get more freaked out, and is now like trying to jump out of his shackles and not going anywhere.
He kind of sees your momentary panic and kind of blinks and says, "Breathe." And as he says breathe, his skin turns blue. His hair goes away, and it's a different face, but it's similar to you in terms of coloration. See? I am friend.
I was just gonna stand there just like super confused and just like, and he's just gonna slap himself. He's like, this can't be real. Start just smacking his own face. He's so confused what's happening.
Why are you?
Kailthas will look at him and go, ooh, do me next, do me next.
He looks further down. Oh. And
Mage hand slap you.
to me next, and that's what you respond. That's awesome. And he'll kind of. Are you the springtime one?
Yeah. So very energetic and bubbly personality.
Do you have like the green hair kind of features, or are you mostly like the pitcher?
The way I put it, mostly like the picture, the thing that changes the most with the seasons is the tattoos that glow on him, almost giving like a faint light off of him, is currently pink.
Okay. So he kind of blinks and says, of course. And he becomes an elf featured. But no tattoos. We are all right here.
I
No.
don't think this
I
one
mean,
is.
I don't think we know where here is, but I think we're all, well, dead? Yes? Question?
The last
He
time
kind
we
of looks over. You're rather lively for dead. But that is a rather big point. He kind of puts his own fingers to his pulse on his neck.
You feel a pulse?
Well, unless this is a dream, very much think that I am at least alive. At least I have blood flowing in my veins.
I doubt this is a dream of any sorts. I don't think I would, kind of points to everyone. Imagine any of you and said dreams.
You hear a voice, the north side say, you're correct. You have never met each other, nor this is a dream.
What the hell is this then?
You see this creature approach from the north. You all are at your end.
Our end. Or the end.
A little bit of both. The end doesn't really matter, but normally I'm here to guide you to the next life. My name is Solus, the Crimson End.
That's Solus?
Solus, yep. And as suddenly you hear behind you, though you did have a beautiful beginning.
Oh.
Dependent? Did we have a beautiful end? Or is there more to this?
Well, there is more. Normally, your ends are up to you, up to life itself. We merely monitor the beginning and the end. Ah, yes. Sorry, let me introduce myself. My name is Lunara, the Violet Beginning. As I am the one who sends you, your souls, out into the planes of existence. And I make sure that they meet their end.
So you give souls, and you take souls.
That is correct.
So if you watch over the beginning and you watch over the end, then who watches over the now?
That is an excellent question. For as we are the beginning and end, we cannot interfere with the in-between. Though we do have those who do monitor it, our children of sort.
Why are we of significance to have this explained to us?
For most souls, their end is more natural. But for you, 5, even though this one hasn't reached their soul yet, or have not reached us yet, as it looks at the redhead on the ground, they will eventually come to. But the 5 of you, your ends have been altered. They shouldn't have happened.
Agreed.
Or it was too soon.
I mean, I wouldn't have chose the path that was thrust upon me. That's for sure.
If I may ask, how did your ends come?
Well, it's a bit hard to remember, but I remember the pain and agony of being torn apart when thrust through the portal of the Fae. And I guess wherever the portal led me, I woke up here. I just remember the feeling of being torn into thousands of pieces.
Lunara behind you is like, oh, you poor thing.
Son, my brother, he was in a predicament. I allowed him to sacrifice me instead, so he can find a bit of peace.
I don't think I can't be dead. I was researching with my friend, my best friend, in a tomb about the potential coming of Jubilex on this world and the calamities that could cause. And I was day 3 of going through all the books, and he seemed angry. And then I was reading, and then I get multiple sharp pains in my back, and then I'm here. What am I doing here?
That is a very good question. But before I answer, he looks towards Avaris.
Kind of does a deep breath. I was tortured, killed by my master. The last vestige of his was his hands around my throat as he screamed and demanded of me. But I will never give it to him, even in death.
In all of your deaths, it seems that there was betrayal of some sort. This betrayal stemmed from corruption that has been plaguing our children's domains. And it seems that it started to affect all of you. That is why you're here.
So are we supposed to defeat this corruption?
In a way, if we send you to where our children are in their domains, and you fight this corruption, we will reward you.
Will reward us how?
Unara behind you says, "A second chance."
At what?
Anything. A new life. A new rebirth. Whatever you wish.
'Tis a lot. And you say these corruption, what, changed our fates?
They did. And they are going to change much more if it continues.
Much of an option. So yes.
If it is a chance at again, I'm willing to take that, even though I am skeptical about the fact that what another being can mess with another's fate.
So Kailthas will look at the two god individuals. Since you see things and seem to know of these other people, I assume that we can trust each other with our lives?
That'll be up to all of you. It is not uncommon for individuals to not get along, or to even find kinship amongst each other. But it seems that the five of you are, how they say, in the same boat.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
You identify the people around you.
Yeah.
By the way, Frank, it's pronounced Kailthas.
Kailthas, sorry. Yeah, if I butcher any of you guys' names, just tell me, and I'll try my best.
Avaris kind of looks at Kailthas and I'm not going to betray if that is what you are worried about.
I mean, I'd hate to die again if that is possible.
He kind of wipes his hand and says, I have a few tricks to stave off death, if I can keep my hands alive myself.
I ask you guys to trust me first and get to know me before I tell you more about myself.
That is fair.
Well, it's going to be hard to tell anything about myself since I don't remember it.
You have an arrow on your back?
Really? Then starts looking around. I do?
You really don't remember.
Well, like I told those shiny gods, I remember being pushed through a portal and being torn apart, but I don't remember anything before that.
Lord, supper! Sorry.
It's good. Lunara's just like, oh, they are getting along.
I haven't had many problems of getting along with people. I just can't tell you every secret I have.
I'll kind of like look at my feet. Any chance you can let us move?
The thing is about where you currently are, and the reason why you cannot move, is because that is where you were set in life, sort of say. As the closer you are to Lunara, as you were closer to the beginning, if you move towards me, well, you get closer to your end.
So are we supposed to let these things we're supposed to fight to come to us, or how do we get there?
We will send you there. This is merely a representation of where you are in life.
Joey's like trying to move, like where his fetus is still, but he's like trying to move forwards and backwards and see if like he's aging. He's like holding up a mirror of himself.
You wouldn't be the first one that did that. Make me an athletics.
Oh, that's my special wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually right.
Which direction are you attempting to go?
I was like trying to go back and forth, just seeing if I could see any difference.
All right. It feels strange. Like in a way, you feel like you feel a warmth as you walk backwards, like almost like a mother's embrace. But as you move forward, it feels colder.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to where I was. And then write down what I just figured out.
So, quick question. So, like, visually, is there just like a single walkway, or are we like on an endless floor?
A walkway in a way.
Okay.
Cool.
So, if we were to neither go forward or back, but to jump off this walkway, what would happen?
You would more likely return here, as this is a representation of the Astral Sea.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to try, and I'm going to just misty step into the I'm gonna use the face step and just go not forward back, but out.
He dies. And he's everything.
Lunar's like, there's always one that tries. Don't worry, my love, I have this one. And like, as you like teleport off, you start falling, and then immediately a portal shows up like under you, and then just drops your ass right where you were.
That was fun. Let's do it again. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
He's just like visually angry from Solus. For now, we will send you to our first son. In his domain, he will explain the rest and how you can help if you accept our offer.
I'm always about trying to unite all, bring peace to those whose minds are shattered.
I mean, I don't see any reason to refuse the offer, of course.
Yeah, I need to go back. I accept.
Like just an extension of my lady's will. I accept.
Looks towards Avaris. Oh, still muted.
Looks towards the supper line.
What about that one at the inn? How did she die?
Fairly similar to To you, a stab to the back, or a sense of betrayal, I guess.
Mine was head on. And accepted it.
Did you notice anything strange about the one who did it?
Range wasn't in the best mind state of things. He's frightened, scared that his life was closing in around him.
Are you meaning like anyone who looked strange?
Either or. If it was somebody you knew, someone you didn't know.
I mean, it's hard to tell who they were, but there was a strange cloaked figure that I don't have any memory of.
It was strange that he decided to strike out at me. But after talking, I may have understood.
More might be answered as when you continue on your journey. But we will send you to our first son now. Unless you have any other questions for us.
Shakes her head just slightly. Well, shake it no, I should say.
Yeah.
about a million, but it's not as important.
I just have one question. What if we fail?
Then you will end up here, and I will have no choice but to send you off.
So no redos. Or redo.
Also, the world that you will leave will have more corruption in it. More like you. Fates broken.
Fantastic.
More calamity.
So it's not just to save ourselves, but to save all, it seems.
So it
The
would seem.
situation wasn't bonkers enough as it was.
Regardless, we die. At the end of all things, we die. But this is more potential to do more good. In
Yes.
a separate chamber.
Before I send you, you will look towards Avaris. A word of advice. I know you can change your form into others. As so does this one as he looks towards the one that's asleep still. Be very careful who you turn into.
Kind of gives you a very sharp look. What do you mean by that?
Others such as myself and my love over there do not turn into any of us.
I doubt that would even matter if shape change into that. You are still much more powerful. This is merely an illusion of your form. But
There's still
If that's
power
your
in a
wish?
reflection.
if that is your wish, and all that I deem as gods, I will not shape change into.
He will nod. And be sure to tell the same for the other one, as they have a similar ability, not as a trait, not as a racial trait as you have, but a magical one.
I will give them warning.
Eventually this one will come to keep watch over this one.
Indeed.
Lunaro is like, is there any other questions?
How is my brother doing?
She kind of looks down and your character doesn't know what happened to him after she died, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. We might not be the ones to answer that question, as, like we said, I only send you off to the beginning of your life, and he sees to your end. We do not watch what happens in between. All we know is how it starts and how it ends, though our children do monitor what happens to all of you.
Not knowing what happens, she kind of takes at least a side, because if she's not at the beginning, well, if he's not at the beginning, he's not at the end. She knows he's still alive. Or she assumes she's still alive, I should say.
My character well, I would have a question, but it's kind of hard to have an answer. I would ask about the before, but it's kind of hard to ask if you don't know which of yourselves you're asking for.
It would be very difficult. But like I said, some of our children might be able to help with that answer. But for now, we will send you on your way.
She'll do like a quarter bow of her head. And let us begin.
And we shall.
Start this time.
And he will, as he wields a halberd in his hand, he will stab the ground, and you will all suddenly lose consciousness, and suddenly you wake up again, falling. As you guys are falling through an open blue sky, and as you guys are falling, you see this.
Surely he had some way to stop us from plummeting to our deaths.
You see that.
We just die.
I love Kai is just super calm while falling.
Super calm. As I doubt this will help you at all. It helps me, but I don't know if this will help me.
I'm scanning the area looking for something to land on.
Monk shit.
Joey starts to scream for about 3 seconds, and then his eyes light up as he remembers something, and he's just gonna cast fly himself. And he's like, "Oh, you're right."
I wait until a building comes by, and then I just face step to it.
Alright.
Is there something close that as we're falling to grab onto, or?
Yes. Also, remember one person is also unconscious.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and catch her, try to speed up and stop that.
I guess I do have something for that. If I wanted to, I could sacrifice saving myself. Instead of face stepping myself to the building, I just kind of slow fall, or I fall towards him, towards the redhead, touch it on the shoulder, and you watch as it vanishes and appears onto a building. As I continue to fall.
Well, then I'm going after you, the person who isn't screwed, who is screwed actually. Yeah, whatever.
So you tried to save Kai,
Yeah.
unless Kai, do you have
So-
something?
Do I
Are
need?
are these buildings really close?
They start to get closer, yeah.
Yeah, because we're not like slowing this fall at all, right? It's
Nope.
not like
You
this
feel
guy.
a hand kind of grab your cloak of Kai, and he kind of says, "If we can reach that building, I can cling to it."
She has something to be able to save herself, kind of, but I don't want to leave someone else behind.
Hmm.
Can you reach the other one? And are you strong enough to hold him? Because it is going to be a sudden jolt. Stop.
I'm decent at strength, but I am but an elf still.
Buildings are getting closer.
Yeah, how far?
Yes,
I'm going after Kailthas. Kailthas. I can't pronounce your name. Kailthas.
Yeah.
Kailthas. Do I need to roll something for that?
Make me, let's say a dex save, dex save, because you're trying to get to him and catch him and keep your balance. Well,
Thanks.
you are able to like get him and at least slow down the fall, but you guys are both falling at this point.
Yeah.
This is what Kai would do.
seeing that he can fly and everything, it's like, don't worry. It might take a little bit of arcane work, but I can handle it. And instead of using my Rachel version, I will actually use a spell slot and use Misty Step.
Nice.
So Kai is going to look at Avaris, and angle Avaris between herself and the closest building.
Okay.
And she's going to try to kick and push Avaris to the building, as Kai goes the opposite way.
Alright.
So they can use, slow fall on her.
Mhm.
When she sees like a building or a tree, something to grab onto, she will use kind of her form of Misty Step.
So
She'll use that
Avaris
to-
kind of has also slippers of spider climb, so I was just going to grab onto a building.
All right.
Yeah, she can't take you with her. That's
That's fine.
Yeah.
So as long as you can get me to the building, or at least Avaris will try to.
Kai, go ahead and make an athletics just to see if helping kick off and stuff like that, and how if that works out good.
do it.
Not bad.
No. Alright, looks like Avaris kind of gets shoved off, and she kind of gives the two-handed salute. Thank you for the aid.
Say, is everyone caught, or is there someone still falling?
I believe everyone is
Avaris
fine.
Avaris is literally just going to cling to a building as soon as it reaches, fall beside, put feet out.
I had a last ditch save, but would require someone getting an arrow through them.
Pin them to
That
the
would've been
wall.
Yeah, that would have been me.
I have ensnaring strike as one of my
Oh,
spells.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys are able to land and find safe footing, you see this beautiful city. You guys land around where the bridge is, heading towards the center.
He really was just gonna drop us out the sky.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Like, saying we're going to help you, and then instead of just teleporting, instead teleporting us and we all fall to our deaths?
I doubt they actually know what they're doing.
I mean,
Well, it's
that's
kind of
just
messed up.
nature's way. If you can't save yourself, then you perish.
That
I
and
mean,
they're probably gods and they can fly anyways. Mere mortals cannot and they don't even think of it.
You can't expect a lion to, fly well.
Yeah.
They are quite good on the ground. Anyway, we're supposed to meet someone.
By the way, who's
Everyone's
carrying a certain unconscious body?
I was actually going there to go.
Oh, gotcha.
carry
Sorry.
Yeah. Everyone else is doing good. And
I
she
gotta
will
say, I don't know if anyone's carrying it because I just went up and just Misty stepped it.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Just unconscious on a rooftop now.
Are we all in the same building?
You
I
guys
can still fly.
there you
I
go.
might fly over and try to get her. At least like try to limp carry her back over if I can. I don't know how the fire spell.
Yeah, you just basically like carry her back. It takes a bit because your movement is slowed because you are carrying somebody.
Mhm.
But yeah, you
I
guys
assume we,
eventually find each other and
rooftop parkour.
yeah.
No, but I definitely don't make it look cool. Like parkour. Okay.
Yeah, real fast. Forgot to do this, but this is what they look like.
It's currently nothing. You have to put it. We can up there goes.
No, I can see it.
It just wasn't loading for me for some reason.
Ah, gotcha.
That's cool.
Looks like a blood hunter.
If we see them again, we definitely
In the
have
tokens,
talk.
all I could really see was like her headdress
Mm-hmm.
when I was focusing on it. I'm like, why is there a giant eye?
Pretty cool.
I say Solus looks like a blood hunter, and then the other one looks like some sort of psionic.
Well, they didn't even say where in the city.
They also didn't tell us who we were meeting either.
Go
Well,
towards the big building.
Should we call out and see if anyone hears us?
Could attract unwarranted attention.
Are there people in the streets at all?
Kind of, sort of. Not necessarily on the bridge you're on. With the past perception of two of you, Avaris and Kailthas. How do you say it again, Kenny? Sorry.
Kailthas.
Kailthas. Okay. For Kailthas and Avaris, you notice like the side of your eye, just like people walking, on the streets below of this bridge, but where you are, there seems to be no one until you notice a couple guards approaching you.
Like they climbed up onto the roofs.
Anyone saw it fall, or was it just a normal occurrence that happens here? But the welcoming party is coming. It looks.
It seems like there's a lot of people here, so we may be where we're not supposed to be. Do you want to greet those guards?
If we run now, we look suspicious. So.
I mean, we fell out of the sky. We look suspicious regardless.
Let's not make it worse.
Yeah.
As they approach you, they are fully cladded in suits of armor. It is very hard to even see their face or even tell if there is a face in there. What do you do as they approach?
Are they pushing weapons out and stuff? Like trying to surround us?
They seem to they don't seem to be threatening you. as they stand basically at attention as they approach you, and actually make way for you. As the last two gesture towards the castle itself.
Well, we respected. Kai will not like slap hard, but just kind of give a couple of light taps to Leona. I think it's her name. To see if she's waking or stirring at all. Before kind of shrugging and carrying her on.
Like a sack of potatoes. So just no response.
And she's kind of carrying her forward, not just like over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Joey passes the guards, he's like, "Do many people fall out of the sky? Is that normal here?"
They don't seem to respond.
Okay, I take that as a normal.
Speaking of here, any chance you could tell us where here is?
They do not seem to respond.
Joey's gonna try to do charades to try to get an answer out of him.
Avaris is going to kind of look closer and just see if they're actual living beings. It's hard to tell with the full plate, but...
Make an investigation.
Can I make a performance to see how good my charades are?
But do you want the advantage toggle on or off, or does it?
It doesn't matter. I always keep the first one, or like if you until I say you have advantage, then I'll keep keep both in mind. But if it's not, then I just look at the first one, so it doesn't really matter. It's completely up to you guys on that. But 17. You are able to tell with that there doesn't seem to be anybody home in those suits. They almost seem like animated armor.
Constructs, indeed.
I'm going to spend an action and use primal awareness, so see if there's any aberrations, celestial dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead in the area.
You get like so you don't see necessarily aberrations or dragons, fae, fiends, and undead. You don't sense those, but you get a heavy sense of celestial and elemental. Like it's almost overwhelming.
That's a bright light. Oh, that's a bright light.
The biggest seems to be from the castle itself, and it seems like it's from a single source.
It's actually daytime.
Mm-hmm.
On the bright side, it doesn't seem like we're going towards something ominous towards the castle, but I think that's the way we're going.
When Kailthas mentions that's a bright light, and on the bright side of things, Kai kind of stops in her tracks and is like looking around, and she like looks up at the sun, and like she kind of like squints and kind of like puts one hand over her face, but then she kind of stops, and then like kind of touching her eyes, and kind of confused before continuing to walk in.
You know it's not good to look at the sun, right?
It used to sting me a lot more before our rebirth.
Sting you?
Yes, it used to sting my eyes a lot more.
Oh, sting your eyes. I thought you said it's sustained.
A little weird.
Looks up at the sun as you like mentioned. Oh well, at least there's only one.
For those who have looked at the sun, let's go with Arcana check.
Arcana.
You would think I'm good at this, but I'm not.
I'm good at this.
Joey, you are able to tell that that's not really a real sun. It's more like artificial in a way.
He's gonna turn to you. It's like, the reason that doesn't sting is because it's not real. That's not a real sun. Sort of stupidly crazy bell. I don't know, but that's not a star.
All right.
Shall we get going?
And Machin,
Indeed.
yes. If y'all wanna catch up.
Gotcha.
Avaris will kind of go to the door. Is it like a big gate thing?
Yes. As you guys are, walking and talking, the last two armor sets that gestured to go there, follow you and open the door for you. As you guys walk inside, you see like the area itself is marble. There is some metal also embedded in it. And as the two armor sets guide you, they guide you to basically the throne room.
Seems like our unconscious friend might be waking up. As I look on Discord.
Unless I was just checking in to see where we're...
Maybe.
When he jumps on, I'll have you guys explain everything to him.
That's fair.
All right. As you guys enter, give me 1 second. You see a giant throne, and sitting upon it is this creature.
Ooh,
Cool.
very cool.
That way you can make it larger for the players.
Unfortunately, the only way to do that is the little top
Just
right of
double-
it. Yeah. Either that or zoom in on it itself. I don't know why Roll20 like shrinks shit, because it's an actually like a very large drawing or whatever, but it just for some reason.
Right click and click open image in new window.
Yeah, that works too. I could also post it in the Discord thing as well.
Yeah. You can also make it a handout, and that seems to be a larger
Larger
feature for
thing.
whatever reason.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
I will have to make multiple handouts then. Normally the reason why I make characters is just so I could like plop them onto the map instead of having to copy and paste their tokens, because for some reason it takes a while when I do that.
Yeah.
But for now, let me put this at least in the Discord chat for you guys to see. Alright, but I'll explain what you guys more or less see, as it is basically a giant set of armor. As this creature has grayish armor with green outlines on some of the set. One of his arms seems to be made out of like shrapnel of metal. And the throne he sits on is also made out of shrapnel itself. He has a large cloak as well, fairly dark green. And he looks to all of you and says, welcome. I was expecting you.
She takes a bow. Why did they let us plummet out the sky then?
It was more or
countermeasure?
less a test to see how you would do, how you would recover.
That's fair.
So that we have made it to you, what do you have for us?
A lot of things, actually. But first, let me explain who I am. My name is Amet, the Iron Will of the Domain of Iron, where you are currently. We are guardians of these domains and represent a bit of all humanity, or the species of. And as... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so you represent willpower?
Yes.
So Green Lantern.
I don't know what this Green Lantern you speak of is.
Why would you dye your lantern green? That just seems pointless.
Mood lighting.
But yes, I represent the races of all the willpower.
Right.
Interesting.
And I take it someone's will is failing, from what we've been explained.
For the most part, yes. Though in my domain, we have not pinpointed where that is quite yet. Or they has not made themselves known.
But you have seen the corruption for yourself?
Not for myself quite yet, but I have heard it from my sister. In the domain of wind, there seems to be corruption that has affected even her. That's why we need you. If this corruption gets a hold of us, then the domains will basically fall. But it seems souls like yourselves are not easily affected.
So in its presence, it can affect you, or does it affect the domain? I'm assuming this entire city is representation of your domain?
Yes. Though it doesn't affect the domain itself, it does affect me. And without me, then the domain doesn't exist. If that makes sense.
Indeed.
Well, if you were corrupted, would it not just change the domain?
We do not know quite yet, as we've only seen the small changes. And
any small changes that happen, have we ever been successful in reversing?
We do not know. That's why you are here.
So this corruption, is it in physical being? Or is it...
From what I've heard, it is a little bit of both, as it corrupts a part of us. You see, we are able to split ourselves in a way to show more vigilance towards our domain. We call them aspects. They are a part of us, representing a part of our emotions.
Oh, well, I know all about being split up.
Do you know? Though our aspect forms do have their own personalities, but my sister's, one of her aspects have been corrupted, it seems.
How many aspects do each of you have?
It depends. For me, I have many across my land. I don't remember how many exactly, though.
So I have a question for you. If the corruption that we need to face is upon your sister's land, why were we sent here in particular?
You were sent here for me to explain the situation and to more or less call this your home for now. A base of operations, as you will.
So you're giving us a place to stay. Is there somewhere to sleep? Somewhere to rest?
Yes.
Somewhere to catch us as we plummet out the sky?
Yeah. Just out of nets.
We had a plan for in case you weren't able to stop yourselves from falling. As he grabs a couple shrapnel from his throne and they fly around all of you and then they slowly levitate you and then slowly drop you.
Well, I ask you be a little bit more forthright in the future. A little bit trust goes a long way, because I was about to put my complete trust in you, but I didn't want to risk the others.
Of course. I do apologize for our methods, but falling is the least of your concerns. Well, the least of all our concerns. But allow us to, in our way, apologize for that in providing you with a place of rest. And we will also introduce you to other places available to you.
Yes.
Will you be showing us around yourself, or do you have an individual?
We do have an individual. But for now, do you have any other questions for me?
If it is affecting your sister, the aspect of wind, you said you have not seen it, but...
Personally, I've not seen it.
Hmm.
I feel it in my domain, but we have not found it nor seen it yet. We are still investigating, and once we do find it, that's where we will send you next.
So we play the waiting game for now?
For now. At least for my domain. For now, you will find your home, find your rest, and find your bearings, as I'm sure this is a lot to take in.
I also feel we should at least get to know the basics of what we are all capable of, if we are to fight and put our lives on the line for one another.
If you don't mind, you said your name was Emmett. How soon do we need to head out on our next journey?
The sooner the better, but I will leave that up to your judgment, as we can have you at my sister's domain by the day.
I suggest once you find it, we will go.
But I will have a couple of my guards take you to the next location that we suggest you see first, unless you wish to go to your new home.
Your recommendations are to see.
I mean, I kind of feel like we all just woke up.
I would like to get my bearings around me. See what the happenings are.
That is fair. Also, the city is yours. You are free to walk its path.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we begin the tour? And she looks to the other four. Well, 3. And the knocked out person that she's carrying them.
If that is what you wish.
It's good to know what we have at our disposal. Or so I think. But if you rather rest, then I want everyone
Definitely.
in tip-top shape.
This whole time, Joey's been like sketching rough outlines of what the city looks like, what the people look like, what all this information, trying to like look for. Do you guys have pamphlets, brochures, tour guide?
We
So
do have libraries that are at your disposal.
Ah, fantastic.
I'd be like, yeah, I don't feel much like resting in a place I know nothing about. It'd be good to learn a little bit more.
Oh, we shall begin the tour if you are ready to take us. Oh, I feel
One
someone
of-
staring about.
Hey.
How's it going?
Loaded.
Still muted.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, what? Hey, what's up?
There we go.
We've only been just dragging your unconscious body around.
Oh,
Hilariously, we were just talking about that like literally a few seconds ago.
y'all totally cool.
Oh, I think our unconscious friend is waking up.
Yes, he is.
You just see her. You just see this woman just look up at you, all like, "Well, why are you dragging me?"
I'm carrying you,
Hey.
but I can put you on your feet if you like.
That'd be nice.
She'll set her down.
Just shakes her hair. It's like, just like, just like. But I swear, once we get somewhere, I'm gonna get my hair redone. Spend up my dickhead sister messed up.
You see an elf staring at you, really long white hair, kind of alabaster skin with ruby red eyes, and she's like smiling like a warm smile. You're dead.
You see this like red-haired and red-eyed woman just look at you. I know my dickhead sister killed me.
Siblings.
It just when I was gonna go on a date. Fuck.
Well, I wasn't going on a date, but if it helps you, my brother killed me.
Oh,
Madam Kai, I believe the gods said, well, we're not dead, so I'm kind of confused with that. He
I don't know.
died, but
I mean, if you want my help, I can help you beat up your brother.
No, I don't want to hurt him.
For the moment, we seem to have blood still flowing in our veins. We have not passed into what would be considered death.
Someone call it the in-between. That's... Apparently, they thought us five are meant for other things within this world, and to save essentially the realms. There's a corruption afoot, and we plummeted out the sky. And Kailthas over there, he teleported you to the top of the building so you wouldn't, hit the ground.
Thank you. It'd be a real shame if I died twice.
Real fast, roll me a d10. Alright. Add 250 gold to your character.
I see you grabbing for things. I can assure you that no one stole any of your belongings.
Alright, she just does like her pack to the blade thing to like summon back her flame tongue. It's like, just see like this loud burst of like green smoke, and just summons her flame tongue. It's like, still got it. Here again.
Well, we are here at supposedly a base of operations now, after speaking to the Iron Will.
Oh, that's lovely.
You
And
turn
then-
around. See this creature?
Okay. Oh. Can you wear a bell?
he's like sitting on a throne. It's just like seems like you're awake.
To be fair, there was a lot of noise that did not seem to stir you at all. I don't think a bell would have helped.
I don't know, sorry about that. I was just talking with my boss about a few things. About why I got stabbed by my dickhead sister.
I've been looking at that. Is that like a mouth screaming right there?
Zoom in and enhance. It
looks
seems
a mouth
like
and
it's.
a nose.
As you guys are, informing your new friend or that just awoke, what is happening? Leona, to explain to your character where you are, you seem to be inside a castle of some sort, in a throne room, speaking to the one that seems to rule this area. He himself speaks up and says, yes, it seems that you do not know exactly where you are. This is neither life nor death. How much do you know about what happens when one dies? As he asks, like, the general group.
we're told by one who is called the End that they usher the dead towards the end of their life.
There's that, plus my previous understanding. Many things can happen to you, depending on what influences you at the time of your death, or even after your death.
I just know that I go directly to my boss when I die.
Very much so. As if things were normal, that would happen. As let me use your new friend here that just awoken as an example. If what is your name?
Oh, sorry, I didn't give you all my name. My name is Leona Hearns. Pleasure to meet you all.
A pleasure.
Pleasure. My name. You
Pleasure.
can call me Kai.
For your friend Leona, if she had died, my father would have ushered them to their god, and their god would then say where their soul would go next. But for those who have not met my father quite yet, they end up here, as there is a time period to where one is given a chance to be brought back to their original body through certain spells or through other means. So, as of right now, you are not quite living, nor have meet your final end.
Question. We were as a representation in the Astral Seas just a moment ago. Here, right now, is this our actual bodies, or our bodies still on the material planes?
Your actual bodies are still in the material planes. This is almost a construct, you can say, or a copy. Your soul is still your soul, but your body is... This is what we can do for all souls who end up here.
Well, I kind of think something might have went wrong. Feels like there's more than just one of me.
I also feel a little different.
It is hard to say. All souls are different, especially in how they arrive here.
I believe my deity may have had some influence somehow. Or so I like to think.
Most do, actually. And here you might find a heavier influence.
Good to hear. My lady can hear. My prayers a little bit easier. But you said your name was Leona? Is that correct?
Yes.
We were about to carry you around the city as we observe things, but looks like you're able to walk now.
Oh yeah,
Would you like to join us and
that would be
learn
lovely.
about assignments?
That'd be lovely. Let's go do something. Oh.
Yes. Emits, are you our tour guide?
No, but he is. And then as he says that, he looks behind Leona, and Leona turns around and sees this creature.
Can you people learn Oh.
And this creature's just like towering over you and just looking it straight into your eyes as you turn around. Now that was fun.
Oh.
I do apologize for the little scare.
I swear if one more thing pops out, I'm gonna pee myself.
It is alright. It is not the scariest thing I've seen.
I am easily startled.
My brothers are much bigger anyway.
Are they now?
Yes.
Amet will then say, this will be your guide. This is one of my brother's aspects. You might find other aspects of my siblings around the city. but this one in
You have
particular.
for sure.
What
Joey's
was,
gonna walk up to him.
what was that? Sorry.
Do you have a brochure?
Oh, he tries to check his pockets. I would, but I don't have pockets.
Not a good tour guide. What is this? Okay, let's go.
I remember where everything is. I can show it to you. I am the best tour guide. Okay?
Before we leave, you said your sister's name was what again?
Oh, I did not say my sister's names. Her name is Helena.
And you said this is your brother's aspect. What is your brother's name?
Tsuno. There are 5 of us in total. If you wish, I can speak all of their names.
That would help. As you said, there's corruption.
Can't guarantee I'll remember any of them.
Well, for those who are taking notes. I am the first son, Amet the Iron Will. The second son is Tsuno the Storm of Change. The first daughter is Thema the Burning Ambition. The second daughter... I'll go for it, sorry, if I'm going too fast.
Thema,
Thema, yep.
the daughter of change, you said?
The Tsuno is the Storm of Change.
Oh, storm of change, okay.
And then first daughter is Thema the Burning Ambition. And the second daughter is Silica the Deep Curiosity. And third daughter is Helena the Winds of Freedom.
Thank you.
Each control their own domain and have aspects of their own.
Cool.
Most of them have, like myself, have started recalling our aspects as we do not wish the corruption to affect them.
Now, recalling aspects, do you reabsorb them?
Yes.
If so, how can you tell if one is corrupted and you're not bringing corruption into yourselves?
In a way, we are still connected with our aspects, and when, from what my sister has said, one of her aspects has been corrupted, and you feel, it feels like a part of yourself is missing, apparently. So that part of her has been severed. She might be able to explain it better once you meet her.
Like having many parts but never whole.
Yes. But for now, my brother's aspect jester here will escort you around wherever you wish to see.
Thank you.
Jester, you say. I assume you're not gonna be with us all the time. Do you have a map or anything we could take with us for when you aren't with us?
Kind of like starts like rubbing, like as if he had a beard but doesn't, obviously. It's like, I could definitely draw one up.
That would be appreciated.
Or I can buy one. But drawing one seems more fun. Anyways, he was like kind of like looking off into space. Yeah, lost in thought.
Do you want to still take that tour, or do you want to meet Helena? Hello?
That could be for a different time, as Jester says. First, we should probably introduce you to where you would be sleeping, or I think one of you suggested testing your skills and seeing how you fight as a group. And
Yes.
possibly even nice shops.
That sounds lovely. I do want to see what everyone is not just capable of. I mean, we can speak amongst yourself. If we are to trust each other to try to save the world and bring ourselves back from the brink of things.
I mean, I'm pretty much an open book. Ask me whatever you would like, and I'll tell you what I can tell you.
Well, do you want to know a list of abilities, or do you want to see actions?
Either way's fine, because I already know we're gonna do great.
Things feel a little bit different for me, so maybe we need to figure some things out.
That makes sense. Who knows? Maybe we're capable of things we didn't originally have.
I wasn't able to blink like I did when we were falling out the sky before. I just really wanted to get to the roof, and I was there.
I doubt that my skills have changed that much in my death. But if you must know what the blunt of it is, I can break her neck and heal it.
My speciality is arcane nature, spells, information gathering, nerdy stuff.
If I can see it, I can hit it. That's about all you need to know.
Power of my patron lets me do a lot of fun magic, and just lets me be better than almost everyone I fight by default.
I'm skeptical of that. That's good to see that you have confidence.
I'm a lady of the dark dancer. I mean, I do have performances. I can dance. I'm kind of versatile when it comes to battle. I have minor healing. I can definitely stab things. I don't like to, but sometimes things need to get stabbed. And I have some innate arcane abilities.
Very interesting. Cool.
Start exploring the city. Jester.
I might be right back real quick. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, and I can do this, and I turn to a female version of Stag's character.
Okay, thank God.
Oh,
And
speaking about that,
essentially Avaris that kind of is wearing a mask at the moment.
She just like kind of guesses, and she just like doesn't know what your face is like, and just like, I'll go, and just kind of like imagine your face just looks like
Leona, listen, please. It's very important. The gods say don't try to change into any of them.
I'll do whatever I want. I don't care what the guys gotta say about
They
me.
said it's a really bad thing if you do. Think you should eat it.
Well, here's the thing. One of the guys in particular, especially my family's god, they can bite me for all I care. Fuck that useless skank.
Oh man.
You see Avaris kind of look you over and... Well, if that is what you think so, the gods do say that their forms have power, and they could be very corrupting. I, for one, am not going to be risking my abilities by chancing to form into a god. As she lifts up her mask, and you see another an exact copy of Leona. I too can be just another. Do not take heed in these deities' warnings.
I understand. Also, why do I want to turn myself into something lesser? I mean, let's be real. The gods are nothing against my patron.
Indeed, and shape changing is only useful if they don't expect it. They're paying attention to us and know that we can change. What is the use?
Let them know. We're gonna be one of these days. We're gonna be greater than them, anyways.
I enjoy the confidence.
And Avaris kind of puts the white mask back on.
Leona just turns back to herself and just another loud puff of smoke, like.
Is that your regular, or is this also another?
But this normally happens.
No, I mean that's actually you, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Avaris, it's actually you. Neat. Well, the city is calling to us. I take it we were walking.
What are you guys doing way back there?
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, the whole time you guys have been talking, she's been doing like her hair into like Chun-Li buns.
Yeah.
Kailthas, you actually turned around the opposite way. You're walking the wrong way. We're not behind you. You're actually behind us.
Yeah, isn't it this way?
No, we were following Jester.
Oh. Just starts dead sprint to get in front of you. All right, I'm leading the way.
They're all very much a fun bunch.
You see kind of Avaris kind of come over. You're very speedy. How fast can you go?
Oh, I mean, if I'm going full speed, about 60? 65, actually. Oh, wait, no, I was going to say I have 35 speed, so...
70.
70.
That's not too bad.
But the main thing about his speed right now is because of his personality trait for spring is I literally do not sit still.
Yeah.
Leona is all about it. It's like, finally we get to go do stuff.
Jester, which direction, how far are we from our destination?
It depends. Which destination would you like to go to first?
The shops, a rest, or what was the other one?
Finding out about each other. I take it they have either some sparring grounds or something.
I mean, if you want to see how well I can shoot, just pick a target.
Let's go to the sparring grounds, and you can be more of a revealing of our abilities. If that is all right, Jester.
Of course. All right. So sparring grounds first, correct?
Mhm.
All right. As he starts taking you through the city, everybody make perception checks.
Yeah. I
Nice.
see it. I see whatever it is.
We don't know what's going on. She's just like, finally, we get to go
You're
do
like,
stuff.
Leona's like, where the fuck am I?
Where the fuck
just-
am I? And
I just woke up here.
he's like, where the fuck am I? And aren't there any dummy thick women around?
Unfortunately, with that, you don't see the dummy thick.
And it's Celestia, she's like, shit.
Kane, your character, sees like the architecture of the place is fairly similar to the castle itself. Seems like it's mostly made out of like again marble and metal. It has like green tones to it and stuff like that.
Cool.
As for Kailthas, and you start to see actually both Kai and Kailthas, you both start to notice like the people, and Avaris, sorry. You guys notice the people around, and they all seem like they're warriors of some kind. Like they are armed. They're armed, not to the teeth, but they seem like more or less the adventuring sort, or skilled in some way. Though Kai, you're able to tell that you five seem like the most experienced.
I can even see in each of our individual steps that we have more experience than common people.
I mean, if we're going to show each other what we can do, perhaps we can invite some of these people to see what we can do. Maybe they can learn a few things.
I'm always up for putting on a performance.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
All right.
Jester, is that possible?
Oh, of course. And where we're headed, that's exactly the perfect place to do so.
We only just look at Stag to just show off to people. It's like, finally, people are gonna know how great I am.
All right. As a couple of minutes roll by, as you guys walk, you do eventually find yourselves in one of many coliseums actually in this area, and you guys end up here. If you guys want, you can spawn yourselves on this side, on the left side entrance.
Right here?
Yep.
I do like your token's rim border. That's the
Thank
word.
you.
Why did yours come out like that?
Yeah, and that's basically my warlock's permanent, like for the most part, the default expression of like, yeah, I'm better than you.
Huh. It's interesting that your token came out like that. Give me 1 second.
Roll 20 apparently is screwed
Oh,
up,
there we go.
so I'm gonna refresh my roll 20 because it just completely froze up. I can't click on anything.
Somehow you placed your
You
portrait
refreshed.
there. It's interesting.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know how else to get my token out there.
Oh, you drag and drop your name, like your character's name, and just drop it onto the map.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. I hit refresh and then it refreshes me into Out of the Abyss instead of.
No,
That's what happened to me
happened,
too.
yeah.
Because I was literally working on dragging and dropping my token, and all of a sudden I could not click on anything.
Oh,
And then I hit refresh, and I'm in Abyss instead of.
let's see, please. Okay.
So it's like not even Roll20 knows where I am.
As you guys walk into the Coliseum, you see it's fairly full of just like the adventuring type, and they seem to be like talking to each other. And as you guys enter the arena itself, you see a bunch of adventurers sparring, and the swords, and the ones in the crowd are like more or less getting ideas or judging how some of them fight and things like that. And in the more or less center of the arena, you see this figure. He almost looks like a dwarf, but he's the biggest dwarf you've ever or the tallest dwarf you've ever fucking seen.
I like him. Well, let us see. Good day to you.
He currently has his back to you, and as you say that, he turns around and more recruits. Good.
Recruits? I think you have us misunderstand.
And who are you then?
People call me Kai the Silver Moth.
It's a pleasure.
Companions here could introduce themselves.
Well, we were brought here by Emmett the Iron Will to aid him in his quest of corruption.
You are the ones that are going to deal with that mess.
Hopefully.
We never did decide on what to call us as a group, but I keep hearing stuff about the in-between. Maybe we should just call us that.
What?
The in-betweeners?
In-between?
Damn it.
I feel we should flesh out things that we are capable of and get to know each other before we brand ourselves as a name that will stick with us. It does sound like a good name so far.
Would you like to go first then in showing us what you can do?
Well, let's make sure it's all right with this fellow here as I look at the dwarf. Do you have anything that we can practice upon?
Kind of strokes his beard, and then Jester approaches, and he sees Jester, and he's like, "Oh, by Thema's name, God." Hello, Jester. Ah, yes. It is good to see you, Glory. These individuals would love to train under you, and if you have anything special, wink, for them. I have been working on something. It will take a group effort, though. He looks at the rest of you.
It is merely a spar, if that is what you wish.
It's better than a 101. We can learn how to work together. See how we improv. Bounce
Definitely.
off of each.
Very well. Let me at least supply you with some equipment first before you start. He will pull from his bag like a box, and it will contain, and he will show it to all of you, and it contains 5 health potions and a greater healing potion.
Okay, so we need to. I'm assuming that's 5 total, not for each.
Not for each total.
All right, so
So
we
we
each
each
get
get
one,
one.
and then one greater for who needs it.
We don't really have. Yeah, see, we can't give ourselves a name yet. We don't even have a bag of holding.
Plus, we haven't even done anything to even warrant us having a team name yet. We gotta market ourselves out first. Then we can worry about that.
Who's gonna hold on to the? Does anyone else have healing capabilities besides I?
Nope.
Because I have healing abilities.
Maybe if I get a hands on a scroll we're looking to get, but no.
I feel like the greater healer potion should go to one of the non-healers. Because if one of us goes down, they need something to get us back up.
Fair. Probably one. What kind of gesture at Leona? Do you fight forward or back?
I always fight forward. I want them to know I'm kicking their ass.
And you two, forward or back?
I like to fight 3 miles away, drone strike style.
I'm kind of the. She kind of sighs and smiles. Be in between. Forward, middle line, back lines. I'm a little flexible. I don't like to stay on the front line for long, though.
As I said before, as long as I can see it, I can hit it. So I tend to try to pick up the range. If you would.
Then it's probably best to go to Leona then. If you were right up front.
Makes
All
sense.
right.
As I'd like to kind of like, I would think like he doesn't like have his bow like completely out. So at this point, just kind of like for flavor, his hair had been like tied up, and he kind of unties his hair, and that is actually his bowstring. He had tied his hair back with his bowstring, and he's going to string his bow.
Nice.
Master Dwarf, Master Dwarf, not so Dwarf. You don't mind if I take a quick preparation, do you?
Of course, you may do so.
She will don her shield and take out this blade. She'll twirl it, kind of make a circle as she's kind of dancing, and then like lift it up, and you see kind of water go around her, and then form onto her armor as she casts a level 2 armor of Agathis on herself.
Cool.
I may suggest to do the same for all of you if you wish to prep.
Yeah.
The moment you guys said we were going to be showing our skills, Leona already had her sword and shield out. She's just like, who are we going to be fighting? Say less.
Alright, well, you'll see Kailthas walk around with his quiver of arrows and go, okay, let's see, an arrow here, and stabs an arrow into the ground, and then touches it with a finger, an arrow here, and I'm essentially putting down 4 arrows and doing Kadon of arrows.
Joey's gonna go over to Kailthas. Did I get that right that time?
Mm-hmm.
And go, I want to see how many arrows you can shoot in one turn, and he's gonna cast haste on you.
And you watch his already like extremely fast personality go, "Oh, all right, I can do that. Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Just gave him coffee.
And right before like the door opens, she's gonna do blur with an extended spell.
Okay. Alright.
But she will wait to like right before that door pops.
Jester will move up. So
Now,
we'll
for the
blur.
hell of it, ritual Phantom Steed because it's be cool. As I ride upon it, majestic steed.
I did put a Phantom Steed on your thing, so you could definitely bring it out. There you go.
Hell yeah.
So, DM, I would like you to pick 4 locations that I place my non-magical arrows onto the map.
Okay. I was gonna say you can, considering you placed them down, you can specify where you placed them, and I'll mark it
Okay.
if you wish
So
to do that.
I kind of like just like spread it evenly around the map for when we're, because it activates with anytime they come in within 30 feet of said point. So
Oh, gotcha.
4 points.
Let's see. Let me use Polygon for now. Let me also change. I'll go with green. Fuck it. So.
Joey, I take it you don't want to get hit. Is that correct? I mean, no one does, but you especially don't want to get hit.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh yeah, no. Not my specialty. I cannot take a punch. That's why I have the horse. That's why I am all the way back here. I want to run away and shoot from afar.
Okay. You'll be on the horse riding around. I might be
Avoiding.
joining the others.
Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I'll just be in the background.
I didn't intend it to be, but apparently it is going to be the frontliner again.
Is that good, Kenny?
That's fine.
Yeah, alright.
Frank, just to make sure, the way you run things like Quicken Spell, still a cantrip and a spell, no 2 spells. Is that correct?
So for sorcerers, I actually do where it's specifically sorcerers. It's you can cast 2 spells.
Okay.
Per turn, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, usually
Because
quicken spell, you can make anything
An action
yeah.
Bonus.
into a bonus. So yeah, that's why for sorcerers I allow them to do 2 spells. Because it basically burns through their spell slots quicker, but you do more burst damage if you do that. So, but yeah, that's why I normally just allow it.
Sounds good.
Alrighty then. Is everybody ready? You could also put your positions wherever if that's the positions you want.
she's
I think I'm
fine right
okay.
there.
I think I'm okay with where I am.
Though I have a feeling that if we are, as long as we're not,
Fireball radius.
no straight lines.
Because yeah, you guys can place yourselves basically wherever on the left side of where Glory is.
Let's say Gloria is no longer on the map, but I assume
He
He's up
is.
there.
He's chilling watching.
He's chilling, watching.
I was not zoomed out far enough to see it.
The moment you said it, I was like zooming out and just found him.
All right, is everybody ready?
You see, she's kind of
Let's get
starting.
cracking, Mix Mackin.
Yeah, she's kind of starting to dance. And she fights while dancing, or dance while fighting, whatever one.
Whichever one comes first. All right. As everybody is ready, you see the gate on the other side start to open as something starts to light up from the other side, and something immediately races out as this thing flies out towards you.
Ooh.
Alright.
And stands there. And a little bit after this creature appears and is slightly floating like 10 feet above the ground, you feel the earth tremble. And from...
Now I have a question.
What's up?
She's already within 30 feet of one of my arrows. Would they already just start firing?
Pretty much. And as one of them goes off, from that area, this creature appears.
Cool.
Devil elementals.
And it just slams the ground and just like pretty much eats that those arrows. If you want to roll the damage or however those work.
It is a dexterity saving throw, or take 1d6 piercing, and it's versus my spell DC.
Okay.
Oh no, it's resistant to those.
1 second. For some reason, the thing's asking me to do.
Do cordons of arrows count as magical?
I assume so.
What is it?
I'll say the actual spell, I believe, makes them magical, but the ammunition itself is not magical. So it's the spell that makes them magical.
So yeah, it's basically in a.
Because you lay magic upon a non-magical ammunition, which makes them shoot up. So they
Gotcha.
are considered magical.
All right, so dex save, right?
Yes, and unfortunately, it's a very low DC.
What's the DC?
You just made the DC apparently. It's a 13.
All right, and then I'll do the same for the fire elemental as well.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second.
Is it all or nothing, Kenny?
According to the spell, it's all or nothing.
They both make it. It was both of these that went off, or just one?
Both of those two went
Oh,
off.
okay, so then they'll make another one. Just.
Question: would I know if your arrows go off for friendly fire or not?
I can designate, but
Oh, the earth elemental fails.
1d6 piercing damage.
Roll me that.
Skeptical at best.
2 damage. Woohoo!
Half of that. And
How is it halved?
huh? With resistance.
I was gonna say it's magical. It's not non-magical.
Oh, okay. That's what you guys were saying, that the planting them and then launching them was the magical part, but not the ammunition using it.
Well, you infuse the ammunition with magic, so I'd assume that'd make them magical.
Gotcha. All right.
His armor.
So this one takes. Yep. Me remove.
So you can go ahead and remove those two since they've been spent.
All right, and when those things pop
And then
off, roll initiative. Let me get the thing
yeah.
Don't fuck it up, Kai. You got this with the one initiative.
Come on, I had it clicked.
Oh no, I got you. I got crap initiative.
So it's like something they're going up. One of them hit. Good to prepare.
Oh shit! Wow, these are actually holding my own. Why are these using my weird? You know, clean up some of these because these are from my other campaign for whatever reason. Okay.
When you started putting multiple elements, I got the flashbacks of the tower you guys have recently been in.
Remember this, Kenny? Remember what you did? Ooh, unfortunately, the fire elemental goes first.
Yup.
Initiative of 0.08. That's crazy.
Rolled a 1.
They are not very fast.
Well, the earth elemental's not very fast. The fire one, on the other hand, is very fast.
Which I forgot to give myself the benefits of haste, so let me mark that on my sheet somewhere.
Oh yeah, plus 2 AC, double the speed, and an action
It
or
was
extra
axe.
action. Yeah.
Yeah, action.
Or a hasted action, as they say. Also, if you guys notice, the character sheets I post, or the when I showed you the characters, they do have specific things for them. So these
Cool.
things do have cruelty, so they will try to. If you do go unconscious, they will try to murder you. So. "Quote unquote" training, but
Nah, intense. I like it.
All right,
But, yeah.
bring it on.
All right. Let me move the fire elemental thing up here. All right. Fire elemental is going to move straight towards you guys. Move up 20 feet. And pull out her hand right in front of you, Leona. And do this. Oh, that was a high roll. Holy shit.
Does it just hit her, or does it go all the way back?
It's just out of
Three,
reach.
3 6s.
Or-
Crazy.
Or are you targeting also a Avaris?
Luckily you is just right now, Leona. You guys did spread out enough to where it couldn't hit all of you. Yep, 22 damage straight to the face.
Here's the thing. We only take like if anything, she looks more annoyed than angry. It's like you ruined my hair again.
Yep, your hair's a little scorched, I was about to say.
Oh, by the way, another arrow, so dex save.
Yep, gotcha.
Potions of healing and one person has
Oh.
a greater healing potion.
That's a fail,
Right.
so 1d6. So 5 points of damage.
'Kay.
And you can remove that one now.
Okay.
Actually, 2 arrows, so make another dex.
Okay. Oh, again, damn.
So
Oof.
an additional 1 damage.
Chipping me, damn it.
Yep.
Ow. Alright, that will be the fire elemental's turn. Kai, it is your turn.
She looks at this thing and is like, oh fuck. I gotta get fucked up. So she will cast as a bonus action her Hexblade curse on the fire elemental.
Okay.
I think we gotta take that down. What is the range on this?
Let's go with blue.
Oh, it's in 30 feet of you.
Yeah, I was looking at a different spell. So boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go here, right against the wall. Actually, one step off the wall because she sees the earth elemental. And what she would do is unleash a level 2 magic missile for that one. So there's going to be 4.
Okay.
And because Hexblade's curse, you get additional damage on a damage roll and not an attack roll. These actually apply. Hexblade's curse. So 4 magic missile. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And which one are you focusing on? Fire?
The fire elemental, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. 6, 11,
14, 18, 21, 26 damage.
6. Okay. Ow.
Yeah. That's her turn.
Okay. Kailthas?
I gotta set something up real quick. I forgot to add a thing for Hunter's Mark because I did take that. So, which is I just want to put a D6. So first things first, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the Fire Elemental.
Gotcha. Let's use green for you.
Yep. And then I'm going to use some of my movement to get a clearer shot. And I'm going to take one of my 3 shots straight at the Fire Elemental. First strike is going to be with my Dreadful Strikes. So...
Oof.
Natural 1 on my first strike, so not great. Just kind of like getting the bow. It's like, not quite as the wood is not quite as flexible as it used to be.
That
Second
just
strike.
hits.
Alright. So 16 damage.
Trying to think, because like the bow is enchanted, but not the ammunition in this case. So does the bow enchant the arrows? Because I'm pretty sure they're. Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
anything
Yeah,
fired
as
from
a
magical.
plus
Gotcha.
1 weapon, it does count as magical.
Gotcha.
Question,
Okay.
is Dreadful Strike a concentration thing?
Nope.
Nope.
You can apply your Hunter, that little level 1 thing that you get from Ranger to it as well?
You mean the favored foe?
Yeah, if you want.
Hunter's Mark is concentration, so is favored foe. So I chose
Okay.
Hunter's Mark over favored foe because favored foe only activates on the first hit. Hunter's Mark can hit on all hits.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry.
So I still have the hasted action, so I'll make 1 more strike. Let me take off Dreadful Strike.
That hits.
Okay. So also 16.
Okay.
And I'll kind of back up. And is there any terrain?
It is a fairly open arena, so there doesn't seem to be anywhere to like hide or take cover.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. Avaris.
Alright. Varys kind of looks at the thing in her very bald hands and will just go for the kicks, which is just flavored unarmed attacks. You see 2 hit try to hit at least.
First one does hit, unfortunately. It seems to bob and weave on the second one.
I'll do this on the first hit as well, applying pressure to it.
Okay. I'm trying to remember.
Once per turn, you essentially move a
Push-
target 5
yeah.
feet.
Push me back 5 feet, right? Okay. I was trying to remember, is that level 6 when monks get their enchanted fists, or is it
Yeah, they are chi-powered fists.
Okay, cool. So that does do full damage, and you push me back 5 feet.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Not from a shove.
No.
Yeah, not forcefully, unfortunately.
They're forced movement.
Oh, okay. Just want to ask.
It does also free up Avaris for movement.
As you hit,
Yeah.
you take 3 fire damage.
Yep, sounds about right. Avaris kind of has a little ouch moment as her feet are now on fire. Oh. I'll leave that to you who are not using your bare fists to face them.
Also, Kailthas looks a little sad that his arrows probably burnt up from going straight through this fire elemental.
Yeah. Alright, Varys, is that your turn? Oh. No.
Yeah. And it comes back around and for now it is just going to be a bonus action patient defense.
Okay.
So she kind of comes up to this guy and kind of see how big in reach he is. He's gonna just take the dodge.
Gotcha.
And that
Alright.
is their turn.
Joey.
Okay. How tall is this massive thing?
Like 2 of Varys's. That's fairly tall.
Okay.
12 feet?
12 feet tall?
Yeah.
No, Varys is actually very short. I realized I only got a 1 on some
Oh.
5.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's still like I'll say it's like 12 feet tall.
Joey's gonna
Regardless.
like right over here, really space this out, and as he is writing, you'll see his spellbook kind of just starts to hover out of his thing and float alongside of him. And when it opens, it's gonna cast Fireball. But I'm obviously trying to aim it so like to the behind it, so it doesn't hit Avaris.
Gotcha. It fails.
Nice. 23 damage.
All right.
Okay, so like
As like he's writing, he's like just double check. He's like, "Did I hit you? You good?" Hey, was that good aim?
Avaris kind of like gives well, I feel a little bit sunburned, but yes, I am untouched.
Okay, I'm probably gonna do that again, so just watch out.
Noted. Don't stay near it once you are in vicinity.
That's it. Thanks.
All right. Leona.
She's just angrily cursing, and so I show that, you know, oh, like, it's gonna take forever to get rid of you. Split it, and I will bonus action cast Spirit Shroud to do necrotic damage.
Okay. Unfortunately, those miss. 14 was very close, though.
Well, shit.
You're using your flame tongue on the fire elemental?
I didn't activate the flame effect on it.
Oh. I didn't know you could control it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I don't remember if it's a bonus action or you just free action, just do it.
I think it's a bonus action to do it, but
I normally say that's a free action because, you know.
fair. So yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Alright. Earth Elemental's turn. Yeah, it's gonna punch the guy in front of him that just showed up. Disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, because I took the dodge.
Why is... Give me 1 second, because I need to try to toggle the...
Isn't it already on advantage, disadvantage? It rolls twice for the earth elemental. Or do you want the toggles?
Yeah, I guess I forgot to put the toggle thing. Yeah, it's always rolls advantage, but I guess it was on my other campaign that I have the toggle on. Anyways, 12
is not.
Yeah, it does not. And we'll also miss.
Avaris is definitely
Alright.
dodgy boy.
As it misses you, it will use its bonus action for something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you lucky. You're not close enough. Well, technically. Alright.
Uh-oh.
You're off in that range, like clipping it.
I thought I had enough space.
It's gonna use this. As it just burrows under the ground, and then you see shifting earth go towards Joey. And then it will use the rest of its movement to get close to him and his horse and just stand there menacingly.
Cool.
Like, are you the one who threw a fireball at me?
Yep. Fair enough.
And that will be its turn. Fire Elemental's turn. Let's see. Roll me a d6 real fast. Oh, crap. Well,
Yeah.
shit.
Fire thing back.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. My thing is looking up. Okay, no. Yep. Well, it's not as spicy, but deck save for me. Oh.
Oh,
God.
again, Leona's just more annoyed than actually angry.
As it does that, it's going to use its movement and pass through Avaris. You do get an opportunity attack if you wish to take it. Unfortunately, that misses. Oh my god. No.
God, oh.
I believe. Next turn. As it passes through Avaris, fire form, so you are now lit on fire, and at the beginning of your turn, you take a 1d10 fire damage.
oof.
God.
And that will be Fire Elemental's turn.
Leona's just saying, it's like, of course my family's bitch ass god won't let me hit anything.
Just want to make sure. Cool. Eldritch Blast. Fire Elemental. Gotta
Gotcha.
get rid of that thing. First attack. Oof,
Oh
everyone's rolling
no!
in
What
one.
is?
We
Everyone
gotta
is
go
getting
through
one
it.
at least.
You
Holy
get
shit!
blast.
Oh no! What is happening?
Well,
Well, this is why we're sparring.
Yeah.
and don't worry, yeah, she's not used to shooting with someone in the way, so they went completely wide because she was scared to hit him.
Gotcha.
From her sword. Do.
It's the necrosis. We just woke up from being dead.
Let me drag that onto the map. Bam.
Whoa.
Spiritual weapon. Let's go ahead and miss.
Called your shot.
Why not? Spiritual weapon probably won't take advantage of her Hexblade curse, right?
It does the extra damage, I believe, doesn't it? Because it's still an attack from you.
I don't know exactly.
Doesn't it do actual melee damage? So wouldn't that count?
I would
know.
I would say it does, because I think I've had it like activate Hex before. Trying to think what other effects that I've like had spiritual weapon also proc. That's know. So yeah, I would assume it also goes with Hexblade.
So we're gonna do that. Let me mark that down and add it to that attack. What did I do? Is it 2d6?
Yeah, you rolled a 9 on it, so it's 21 now.
Well, it's supposed to be 2d4.
Oh,
they changed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, something changed it. I don't know. Let's see. Try again though. 4, so 16.
Yep,
Nice.
that hits.
Okay, cool. Hexblade curse plus spiritual weapon damage. 11 force damage.
Ow. And then you see the fire come out of it and try to splash on your sword, but it doesn't do anything because it's a spiritual weapon.
And that's ends her turn.
Gotcha.
Right.
Kailthas.
So I'm gonna run up just past Kai. I'm gonna take the tip of one of my arrows. I'm gonna cut one of my fingers and run the blood over the string of my bow, and then pull it back without an arrow in it. And I'm going to cast Poisoned Volley, centered between these two, so that they'll both be within the 20-foot square.
Gotcha. What's the save? Constitution
It's
save?
Constitution save, DC 13, because I have a low spell DC.
Is it 20-foot square or radius?
It's a 20-foot square.
I don't feel like
20-foot
it.
square. I think that's...
Because if I measured it right, they were both within 15 feet.
Because a 20-foot square is this, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
you...
just
Oh, I guess I was thinking radius then.
Yeah,
Unless
radius
they
it would have
radius.
been told they would have been in, but square is this. So
Okay, well then instead I will probably just take my 3 strikes at the fire elemental instead.
gotcha.
That including your haste?
3 strikes is with the haste.
Yeah, okay.
Doesn't haste have like a full other action? So don't you get 2?
Or
No, it's
I
a
get it.
it's a hasted action, so it's 1 attack basically.
Yeah, you don't get your extra attack with it.
It's not quite
Gotcha.
action surge.
That would
Imagine
be kind of
that would be
yeah.
gross.
With the plus 2 dex, yeah. Want a fighter with action surge.
Alright, so first strike at the fire elemental for 24,
Ow.
for 16. Apparently I like 16 for my damage.
This thing is looking hurt.
Alright. Second strike, 18 to hit
That hits.
for 15 damage.
Oh my
Almost
god.
16 again. And then third strike for
Finish.
nice.
This thing is just getting pumped full of arrows. Alright, how would you like to finish this thing off?
it's just like I've never had this much energy before. Twang, 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 twang.
like a machine gun, just one after the other, and then each arrow just like going through the fire elemental, but reducing its like its flame, and then finally the last one just like goes through its chest, and the whole thing just like falters.
And then like goes to get another arrow. Oh wait, where'd it go?
And all is left is cinders.
Can you see us how fun it is to play Fletch?
Yeah. All right,
Alright, and that is my turn.
that's your turn. Gotcha. Avaris, the fire elemental in front of you is dead. Or extinguished.
Still on fire, so I'm rolling my d10.
Yep. Lucky.
And I am going to put myself out with my action. And why is it everything wants to put me on fire today? And as that happens, he's going to come here and is going to use his flurry of blows.
Nice.
I don't think those hit.
So there is more or less flanking in this. I'll basically say until I give you a boss or creature that says immune to flanking. So you do
Okay.
get flanking with that because its attention was on Joey. So you just come up behind it
Okay.
and just fucking start wailing on it. So those do hit.
Okay. And I do believe it's as long as it's only one size bigger than me, which I am going to also the crushing.
That would be amazing for me. Thank you.
Well,
So I can get the hell out of there.
you say that, but wait until you see what direction it gets pushed.
Unfortunately, yeah, because I got the flanking, I do have to push it closer to you. Though if you want me to, I don't think the 16 hits, so if I switch to the other side, nothing happens.
Because flanking is only you only get advantage on the first attack, or is it all attacks as long as you're flanking?
I don't know.
Normally I go with all attacks are advantage as long as you're flanking. So the 16, both attacks hit basically, so yeah, that's why I took 17 damage. So it does, you push it 5 feet, right? And then you push it again another 5 feet?
It only is once.
Once, okay.
Yeah, so
And it's always away from you,
the
correct?
16 will hit?
So it's, considering you had advantage, it was 23 and 20.
Okay, that's going to be my question, because it's just flanking, so if I was on the other side, the flanking wouldn't apply.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Well, I guess it depends where you moved around it, because did you have enough movement to get there? To get closer? Yeah. Oh, yeah, so then, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
essentially, so move it back like 5 feet.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then you're just going to push it the other way?
Yeah, listen, that's all it is.
Gotcha, okay, so then, yeah, so then you give up the flanking, so then, okay, I see what you're saying. So it does, it does miss, unfortunately. So it does, let me heal back.
Yeah, so if I'm here, the flanking goes away.
Yeah. I'm
just trying to get an understanding of the flanking rules, because I don't actually have it in any of my games.
Oh, like I said, I semi-have it in this one.
Yeah, you'd have to be
across, yeah.
Yeah, so I would have to be here to do it, so. Gotcha. Do that damage. So, excuse my questioning of this rules. I just wanted the visual.
Oh, gotcha. So, so yeah, you stay there and just do the damage and just not push him, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, it takes the full 17 damage from that. All right.
And that is Avaris' turn.
All right, gotcha. Joey, there's an earth elemental in your face.
Yeah, Joey's regretting his life decisions. He is going to try to run away and take an opportunity attack.
All right.
To give you a heads up, if you're not attacking, you can take the disengage action. You sacrifice whatever spells or attacks you're going to do, but they won't do a attack for opportunity.
Yeah, Joey's a coward. He's going to do that.
So funny thing about to talk about your steed. It is a separate creature, and it goes on your turn. It can disengage for you.
So I can still do stuff.
Oh,
that's fantastic. Oh, okay. As he's leaving, then he's gonna cast another fireball.
Okay. It will remember this.
Yep, basically where you left. It just came from. Ooh, that was good damage.
Oh, this time he saves it though. He's bobbing and weaving as a giant rock man.
That's okay.
Still takes 15 damage.
Yep.
Damage.
Ouch.
And that's it. Thank you. Sorry.
All right, you're good. Leona.
Eldritch Blast.
Send it. I think it's the crit on the advantage side most of the time. The 20 does hit though. So you got damage on that one. Ow.
Where's Theoden?
You see some rocks fly off as you hit him with that Eldritch Blast.
Yep, and that'll be my turn.
Watch it. It is going to move here. And it's going to... I just hate to do this to you, my man.
It's all good.
I was talking to both of you.
Crap.
Oof.
Oh, I also forgot. Oh, it doesn't get its recharge on its other thing. Leona, you go unconscious as this thing slams the ground and rocks start to spike out and hits you just perfectly in the chest, and you just fall unconscious.
That's not great.
Avaris, you pass. I forgot if I put half damage.
Oh, come on. We just woke her up.
Each creature other than you must make a dexterity saving throw on a failed save the creature takes. Oh, I guess I didn't put half damage, so you're fine, I guess. Normally that should have had it, but I forgot to put it.
The creature takes 3d6 and is knocked prone, but it doesn't take anything on this one.
If it passes, I guess I forgot to put down half damage, but so
I don't mind you if you rule it his. This is kind of like a level effect thing. So.
Yeah. So yeah, half damage. I just forgot to write it in there.
Yeah, no worries. So 7.
Yes.
It's all or nothing. No.
Alright, and that will be this thing's turn. Fire Elemental is down. Kai.
Slightly changed plans. Boom and Blade's not happening this turn. But she shall move up 30 feet. So she's kind of like in the mid of a kind of twirl as she's dancing. She's like gracefully kind of going up.
Mm-hmm.
And as she gets up to Leona, she will cast a level 1 Cure Wounds. I'm at a level 3. Leona heals. Oh damn, not the 3. Sorry. You heal minimum, but it's 4 HP.
It is up. It is conscious.
Bonus action. She will teleport directly on. Oh, well, I won't be able to say but she's teleporting directly on top of the Earth Elemental,
and
kind of holding on, and she's kind of preparing to strike. She can't do it this turn.
Gotcha.
Cool.
But yeah, she got Leona back up on her feet. Yeah, she just kind of riding this Earth Elemental for the time being.
Gotcha. Kailthas.
Leona, get back!
Alright, so
You just see Leona eyes just open up and she just snarls infernal because she's super mad. You just hear.
God.
okay. So as a bonus action, I move the Hunter's Mark from the Dead Fire Elemental to the Earth Elemental.
Gotcha.
As the spell is still in effect. And then I will take my 3 strikes.
Well, shit.
22.
Well, shit.
2 1s on my extra damage.
Ow.
Snake eyes.
Right.
Well, shit. Well, shit.
Damn.
Because I think that's just the Hunter's Mark, correct? So it's just the 4 damage.
Whoops. I forgot to turn off Dreadful on that one.
That's still 19 damage to my face.
Yep. And
Ow.
then last strike.
Listen here. Fuck. This is like more rocks just start like getting kicked off of this thing from hail of arrows coming at it.
And then looks back at Quiver. I might have to restock after this. That's my turn.
Gotcha. Avaris?
I'm getting flanking with Kai.
Super flanking because it's on its back. Oh yeah, Kai, you see like arrows like go around you and just hit this thing on the back, just missing you but hitting it.
She's kind of used to that combat.
All
the close
right.
quarters.
I'm going to apply chi to my fist, and it looks rather dark and ominous. Unleashes. So I guess I could have made this an actual toggle thing, but I made this zone kind of attack. I might change it later, but let me just do my attack, and then I'll show you what it is.
Ah. Well, shit.
It does necrotic damage.
Ow.
That'll be for all of my hits this one turn.
Okay.
And then coming around with the martial attack as my bonus action, that will probably not hit.
That will miss.
Alright. Don't move it around.
Joey, it's your turn.
Alright. Seeing Leona get destroyed that last thing, gonna ride up on my horse and feed a potion of healing that I have on me.
Go for it.
What's the
Standard healing potions.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Right. Plus 2. So 7 healing.
Nice.
And then ride right back to the exact same spot.
That was a good drive-by healing right there.
Yeah, just drive by dunking him out.
Open your mouth.
Thanks.
I'm not slowing down.
Leona, it is your turn.
Alright, I'll get back up, activate Spirit Shroud again, and use my free action to ignite Flame Tongue.
Alright. Show me what you got. Oh my god, fuck. That hits. Oh my god. Let's see, 15. Well, how would you like to kill this thing? And by the way, the first one, you killed it.
Leona just stands up and pretty much just turn to a freaking honey badger and start going at it, this thing. Don't you bother? Just starts angry cursing in Infernal like a freaking honey badger. Like, you fucking ruined my hair, my armor, and my clothes. You overgo rubble. You overgo sexual rubble. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. He's just angry saying this in Infernal.
Kai, you just start writing this thing down as it's getting chopped down.
Yeah, she just kind of rolls off of it, and she's like staring at her hands as it's like ghostly and translucent. Right now, her whole body's like ghostly and translucent. Before, her turn, then she like solidifies, and she's kind of confused.
I'm not sure where I've heard that language before, but for some reason I can understand it.
It's infernal. She's still kind of looking at herself.
Oh no, she's just, and she is so mad. She's still stomping up like.
Yeah,
I had to look at what languages I know. It's like, oh, I apparently know that.
You feel a gentle hand on your shoulder, Leona. It's dead.
What were you going to say, Anthonie?
She kind of shakes her head out of confusion. Leona, you should be a little less reckless. If you're hurt, just kind of take a step back if you can. But are you okay?
You're muted if you're saying anything.
I don't know. And Leona just takes a moment to realize to herself, oh, I went feral again.
I saw the red.
We'll take that 6 healing for you.
Kailthas is like walking around the place. Aw, all my arrows are gone.
Well, I mean, if it needs anything, I can help you get new ones. If you like.
You see Glory get up and toss Leona a greater health potion. And yells out, "It's not over yet."
What?
Leona just snaps her face, head to the next target, like, who dies to, it has to look like, okay, who else dies today?
Joey instantly rides to the edge.
Kai gets ready again, sword and shield, well, she doesn't need to take the dodge action, but she's making sure Leona is protected, and she's looking at the door, but also kind of looking around.
Yeah.
Hey, little girl, you better drink that.
The faces on her spirit shroud just screaming celestial, all will die screaming.
Hurry up and drink that, Leona.
And I instantly start concentrating on my hunter's mark to move to whatever pops up.
She will prepare an action the moment she sees something hostile.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a Mind Sliver.
I was gonna say, are we still going in initiative order?
Yep. As you guys drink your potion, get yourselves ready. You see the what was left of the earth elemental and the fire elemental start moving towards the center of the arena.
You mean right on top of Leona?
Leona
goes into it.
Leona just contemplated if, like, should I
Come
stay
at
and
me.
the butt or not?
Oh no, these things were wearing the Batara rings.
As you stand there ready to fight whatever comes up, you see the fire and stone melt together and form this creature in front of you.
God.
Does my Mind Sliver get to go off?
Yep.
Sweet.
Wait 1 second.
Leona just looked at it saying, of like, just looks at it saying, like, oh, fuck, damn it.
As you guys see this creature.
Oof.
That looks sick.
That's the guy from Thor Ragnarok.
Yes.
Murder. Yeah.
Let me roll. Oops. Where did I put his character sheet? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh no.
Don't go
Well.
around again.
Things are about to get hot.
Just please fail that. Tell this saving throw.
No, is it my...
Well, I mean, give me 1 second. Intelligence. It fails it.
2d6. Starts off with 7 psychic damage to him. Hit that jerk.
And the next save throw if it makes before the end of your next turn. Gotcha. Alright. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. We get it. The thing. Alright. Unfortunately, it rolled stupid high on its initiative again, as it took from the fire elemental's advice. And let's see. It's gonna move around here. And it's going to use this. So you two need to make Dexterity saving throw.
13.
Did I not put the save on there?
No, I don't see it anywhere.
Let me see. Where the hell? Huh, weird. Normally I'd put the saving throws. Give me 1 second. I do apologize. Let me see if it's on the other
You know what happens?
windows. Huh, well, I didn't even put the Scorching Hands one with saving throw. I think I set the saving throw to 14 save. So unfortunately, Leona fails. And Kailthas needs to make his saving throw as well. Okay.
Nice.
I guess I'll just get fucked. But Leona, you're just gonna get bullied this game apparently, and you're gonna take.
Plus, I get a bonus to that for haste. So.
Oh yeah. But yeah, apparently Leona's just getting hardcore bullied this game, and 12 bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone. And then for Kailthas, you take 6 of the damage. Also, for one thing I forgot to mention is I need to draw this one out.
Just like, crap, that's hot.
Oops. Use. Let's see, it was standing here. Luckily for you, it moved this way, or around you, instead of through you. As this area is full of hot... It's just like the ground itself has started to melt and turn into lava.
Fantastic.
As this effect is taken on those tiles. Oops.
Oof.
Let me check tectonics because... Oh yeah, that's right. Give me one more second because I forgot tectonics also takes... let's see. 30 feet. 15 feet of that is now scorched earth. Kai, go ahead and take your turn while I draw this out.
Oof. Fine.
Well, shit. Listen here, you little punk. Alright. What was the saving throw? Charisma, right?
Charisma 15. Minus D4.
Minus D4. Well, it fails anyway, so it is baned.
Nice. That was the action.
Let's go with purple for Bane.
That's a fire.
What again? No, we lost someone else.
Leona, sweetie, you have to get the fuck out of there.
Yep. Apparently, we lost Kane at some point.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually delete these because now that that's there. So this whole area is scorched earth.
Okay. Uh, yes. Spiritual weapon moves within range and goes to strike. With a natural 20.
Well, crap. So I go with the double the dice rule. So basically how we do it on Tuesday games.
Double the dice or roll twice?
Roll
'Cause,
roll.
I think it's just rolls it by itself. Right?
Yeah.
We lost Kane again.
What's up? Oh, did he re-enter and then leave again?
Yeah.
Oof, I wonder if his internet's crapping out.
Mm-hmm.
But he will take that damage.
That's her turn.
Okay. Kailthas, it's pretty hot right now.
Yeah. It's like, alright. Let's not stand in the fire, shall we?
And as you stand in the fire...
It says only end of turn, not...
fair. Alright, you were able to leave and get a little hot feet, but not enough to hit you right away. It is considered difficult terrain, by the way.
Okay, where was I? I was like right here.
Yeah. So
Let's see.
10 to move to the next space, and then another 10 to get out of it.
So you can get to, like, there?
Yeah, or like this way.
Well, you are hasted,
No,
so
you
you
have
actually
30
have...
far.
Yeah, so you have another...
Alright. So maybe like right about here.
Yeah.
Alright, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay. This thing is going to be full of debuffs.
Give it to him all.
$18 to hit.
That hits.
And
24.
the internet is not working for Kane.
Oof.
Alright, second strike, 17
That hits.
for 13. Third strike, 24.
That hits. 22 damage. Fucking ow.
Rangers hit like trucks.
Apparently. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
Please let it be the end of your turn.
Stop it! No! I want to do cool shit!
You're gonna hate me because of what I want to do.
Oh, don't you dare it, you little monk. You little monk, you. Don't even think about it.
And I actually have enough movement just to get in there and hit him.
Alright, take a 1d6.
Was ending the turn, right?
It's also when you first step in it.
Mm-hmm. Is it
If a creature enters Scorcher's
is it a
space,
saving
they take
throw
1d6.
to do half damage, or
Nope,
is
you
it,
take that damage.
You just, yeah.
Just take it 2d6?
You also take it for every space that you move into. So actually, Kenny, you would have taken a 1d6 because you took one space to get out of it. Because that was the first time you entered that one space.
Alright, you want to just roll a d6?
Sure, I'll roll it.
Back, by the way.
Oh,
Finally
welcome
put it
back.
to work.
Ooh, one
You
damage.
little shit. Okay. And then I think that was like 3 spaces for Avaris.
Yeah, so 3d6.
Yep.
You want me to roll it, or shall I? Shall
I can roll it. I have it right now. Ow.
Alright, 12. Alright. He is going to imbue and try to stunning strike this thing.
Don't you do it. Fuck. That hits.
I do think you need to do Constitution saving throws, so you could still beat it.
With a minus D4 because of Bane.
Good thing I have a +7 in that shit.
Subtract that D4. I don't even know what it is.
What's the saving throw again? Or the DC?
Let's see.
I think it's based off your wisdom?
Yes. 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency.
So 14.
14? Oh, even with a D4, that's not going to save it.
You say you want to be mind slivered?
Does that even apply, considering would that have activated during the Bane, or considering he immediately failed, it's the Mind Sliver's still there?
It triggered from the Bane first, so...
Oh, okay, so
I'm
yeah.
just waiting for the next turn.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he failed to get stunned by this stunning strike. I know how monks work, so...
Yeah.
But he still takes the damage from that punch, though.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Don't like to waste my keys on doing multiple key strikes. Considering I'm stuck here. I wanted him unconscious.
All right,
I can mess him up more next round, Avaris.
Also,
Avaris is like...
You take 8 fire damage. Yep.
Yikes.
Eek. Oh, shit.
Seeing you guys getting like bird being up close, it's like, this is why I attack from afar.
Yeah, so we're just gonna take... Yeah. There's no second stunning strike this time. Using...
Oof.
I'm going to do a flurry of blows, and part of my flurry of blows, I actually have a function where I can actually give myself healing.
You're gonna start punching yourself.
Yeah. So, 2 more. 24 is going to him, and the 10 goes to me for my healing. So. And then this is my healing.
So how does that lava form work?
For what specifically part of it?
So is it every time he hit that he takes damage?
Every time he takes melee damage. So every time you hit me with a melee attack, you take 1d10 fire damage back.
Yep.
So luckily those other ones hit, otherwise you'll be...
Yeah, you'd be feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
one of them does hit.
So yeah, the 24 hits, right?
Yeah, for 7 damage, throw me my fire.
Okay.
I might just have lost the entire healing that I got.
I mean, that just means you didn't take this damage, so yeah, well, it worked. You didn't take the 5. In fact, did it work?
You're like, you expected the fire, so you're like, okay, this is gonna hurt, so I'm gonna heal myself.
You're healing through the damage right now. That's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Avaris is going to cheat and is going to stick his feet to the beast, so he's not touching the ground.
Oh my god. You just put your feet in lava, I guess.
I'm sure there's some parts that are...
Yeah, that's still hot, though.
So hot. So, like, the ground is hot, the body is hot.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless,
Just
you guys
stand on
have
top of
to go
Leona.
down.
It's
Just,
like
like,
literally
piggyback.
walked into a furnace.
Yeah.
All right. Was that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Joey, it's your turn.
Okay. Not a lot I can do. Burn through spells really quickly. But one of the abilities of the Awakened Spellbook is I can change a spell damage type. So I'm going to just fire bolts, but make it an ice bolt, because I have chill touch. I clicked that twice. Sorry.
That's good. 21 does hit.
Cool. Nope, wrong button. Damn it. How do you do damage again? What am I doing wrong?
Fire. Click on the firebolt. There we go.
There we go.
So it's cold
11
damage.
cold damage.
And
So it
then
takes-
the damage of the second bolt. Or wait, no.
It's
just one bolt.
yeah,
It's
it's just
just
only
one
one.
bolt.
He just accidentally hit it twice.
I'm thinking Burning Ray or whatever. Scorching
Eldritch
Ray.
Blast.
Eldritch
Nope.
Blast as well. Yep.
I have
Yeah.
only utility. I have a lot of utility, not a lot of damage besides fireballs. Yeah, I can't do anything else. Sorry.
That's all good. That haste fucked me up.
I'm gonna like move a bit over here because it's slightly further away, like out nearly out the door.
In the stands with the rest of the crowd is jumps in.
Varys is fire.
Popcorn, get your popcorn.
All right, Leona. Hmm.
Am I in a position to be flanking this guy?
Yep.
Peace.
You do take because you moved into a new spot.
Another deeds.
Ooh,
Oh,
spicy. Well, shit. And you do have whatchamacallit, Spirit Shout up, so ow. Ow.
nice.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I am definitely gonna take both of those. That's well, it is immune to fire damage, so it's only gonna take the 14 from the first hit, not the
Oh, I know. I forgot to take it off.
okay, ow, and then
Another 13.
13. Ow. As
And
you
I
hit
will
this
go back and drink my heal.
you do what now?
Yeah, I didn't use my healing potion that y'all gave me in the beginning.
No, you
I
didn't.
thought you rolled
someone
it.
else did.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I gave you mine.
Okay. I forgot to also mention that for the healing potion rules, I am adopting Anthonie's rule that he told me about, where it's a bonus action to. If you do a bonus action, you roll for the health potion. If you do the action one, it's the full heal. So I believe, considering, and then if it's somebody else administering the health potion to you, it's the rolled.
So I get another additional 2.
Well, was this your bonus action, correct?
Yup.
So yeah, you stick with the 8 because the bonus action is the rolled. The full action is the full heal.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Ah. Well, then he actually would have got a bit more when I gave it to him. but-
That's what I was saying. If someone else administrates it to you, it's
Oh, right,
the rolled.
right, yep. Yep, okay, I get it now.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, as you thwack me, fire damage back. Good thing you drank that potion.
Sorry, no. Am I reading that right?
And then, oh crap! I forgot about this too. Avernus, you also take this because you ended your turn in the Scorched Earth. Fucking hell!
Oh,
And then, considering Leona stayed in the Scorching Earth. Oh my God! Ooh!
nice.
Listen here, you two.
Feel that.
All right. Good shit, though. Alright. Elemental's turn. Ow. You guys hit me for 130 damage.
Yeah, we were just both like, fight back.
The fuck?
Yep.
You know what? These guys down here need some loving too,
Do they?
actually.
Yes.
Do they?
Please, yes. Not because I'm a masochist or anything, but
Not a fuck
I'm
up.
looking
These
at
guys.
you guys.
Boom, boom.
You just see the line. I see you lining us up.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That was a bit silly. I was just going
Alright.
for the door. I was just looking at the door.
Now the question is, who do I go for? Let's see.
So you just glide
Come for
across
me,
all
you
of them.
coward.
Let's see. All right. You lucky little ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
As it goes underground and pops up right here.
Yeah. No.
Does that mean that Avaris who suffers? So,
Oh,
just
also-
a question.
What's
And I
up?
know I just did this for flavor, but if Avaris stuck herself to it,
Oh.
does she go with it?
No, it melts like it goes like
through
into the ground,
never mind.
so your feet are back into the hot ground. It's actually worse. Like you planted your feet deeper into the ground, basically. Like like your feet are like in sand at the beach, sinking. It's kind of like what it is. So your feet are in like pretty much molten lava right now.
Ugh.
So it feels awful.
Yep, there is no more shoes left.
There's no more shoes.
Shoot, those are the slippers.
Okay, that's how I will say that your feet aren't melted off right now. Is the magical effect of your slippers are keeping your feet from burning off. Though you might need to repair them later.
Yeah.
It doesn't get tectonics back.
Yeah.
Well, considering it's half dead and get wrecked. Oh, you lucky! It rolled low.
The dexterity?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it rolled so low.
Ooh. Not great at
That
these.
could have been so much damage. Oh, it does catch Kenny in it.
Ugh. Dude,
Yeah, I was like, crap.
Oof.
Alright, so I need a deck save.
Yep. Oh my god!
What is with this man?
He's
I love how
built
you-
different.
It's that haste. It's just like, I can see everything.
Apparently, our ranger friend is just built different.
I can taste colors right now. All right. You do still
What
take
kind-
half of 15, so it's 7 damage to you, Kenny. Everyone else takes 15 damage, including the horse. What was your question, Anthony?
for Armor of Agathis, like, what type of attack is this?
It's an AOE, so it's like as if a fireball went off.
Okay, so the Armor of Agathis won't trigger.
It won't. Yeah, it wasn't a melee attack.
Okay.
And I've never actually done a wizard, so how does concentration for the haste that I have on?
Oh yeah, huh?
Kenny, how does that work?
So you
Yeah.
make a saving throw, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
The damage you took the 15, so you have to beat. Oof, not even if it was below 10. So you drop concentration on haste.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh,
I got a nice point.
oh, Kane was Kai was the one that was making the.
Yeah, nope, haste is
Oof.
still up.
Yep, haste is still up. Freaking nat 20 is
Okay,
over
cool.
here.
That was my bane.
Ah, it's what I like to call unlucky.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh,
you
my
need to make
horse
one
vanish?
too
Yeah.
because you got hit. So make me
yeah.
concentration for.
Hunter's Mark.
That is still up because you only took 7 damage and the minimum is 10 for the DC, so that's still up.
Hunter's Mark's a
This is-
concentration? I
Yep.
thought they changed that so it wouldn't be.
No.
Yep. Still could be way too powerful.
Does my horse die too? Or
No,
is it still...
It's still up. So I gave it fuck tons of HP.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's awesome. Just looking at this, and I was like,
basically
is that right?
it's doubled your HP.
Hell yeah!
So it still
Thank you.
takes damage, but also it's
Yeah.
even though it has a shit ton of AC or a shit ton of HP to it, its AC is still
Yeah.
12 or something like that.
That's
It's still super low.
Better than it was.
Oh,
It's
actually,
better
its
than it
AC is
was.
10. Never mind.
It's natural. I say it doesn't have any natural armor, so unless you
Yeah.
hit it with armor.
No.
Yeah, so
But, okay,
it's
cool.
it's
Thank
very
you.
easy to hit, but it has a lot of health to it.
Cool.
But that is, and then this whole area is covered in scorched earth, as half of that is. Let's see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do. Oops. Well, while I'm drawing this shit out, Kai, it's your turn.
Well, it depends on what's going on right now. It kind of changes.
Oh, scorched earth is
it-
like 20 feet around you.
Okay,
Actually,
it's just
can
kind
I-
of lava everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, can I do
Uh,
this? Oh, I can.
Just copy and paste it.
Sorry, Joey.
Go for it.
She's gonna teleport.
Poof.
I was gonna ditch anyway, so
Actually, I
it
think
would have
it was
been the exact same thing.
Same. Yeah, it's be around the same.
So before my turn comes up, question for you: can you use a bonus action spell as an action to cast another bonus action?
Nope. So, wait, how does that work? So you cast a bonus action as an action, and then use your bonus action as for a bonus action, correct? Is that what you asked me?
That's what I was asking. Is can you do something like that?
It
think they ruled it for
depends.
no, but that's not what you want.
It very much depends on what you're asking. I'm assuming if you had healing word and you want to use it as an action, for example, and then you want to use your bonus action as whatever else, I would probably say no to that.
No, as I say, I have something else entirely, but
Gotcha. I'm using healing word as an example.
yeah.
But yeah, I would say no to that.
Well, when my turn, I'll say what I'm thinking and see if you say it's possible.
Gotcha. Kai, it's still your turn, correct?
Yeah. I really wanted to stab this guy, but then he will be like splooge all over me.
You learn from Avaris.
Yeah. So
Maybe if I hit it hard enough.
I want to do a guiding bolt. My attacks have sucked. 46. Let's try a guiding bolt. Let's do it. Guiding bolt. That's 16 hit.
You lucky bastard. That's an exact AC.
Nice. Guiding bolt. Oh,
Ow!
no.
You and your damn 16s!
It was only one guiding bolt. Sorry, I was trying to click on damage.
Oh. You and your damn 15s!
That was her action, her bonus action, and then she's gonna move. Yeah. We're getting into squishy territory. I don't have my buffs up. And that's her turn. Whoever attacks next was this Kailthas. You do have advantage on the next strike because of Guiding Bolt.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Well, shit. You see the lava elemental actually sweat.
do I take that or do I save Leona? Because here was my proposal before.
Don't worry about Leona. I've got her.
Okay.
Get up to
Because
this.
my proposal was action to spend the spell slot to Misty Step, and then bonus action to use the racial phase step to teleport her 30 feet.
Yeah, don't worry about her. I got her.
Freaking
Alright, well-
teleporting around like a monster.
Yeah.
All right. Well, damage incoming.
Oh
Yeah,
my
double that 20.
god! What the fuck?
Who's wasting these natural 20s?
Ah!
End it.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! That's 35 damage?
35, yeah.
Second strike.
I swear to god, if you hit another one of them.
And third strike.
17 hits or 18. And then, yeah, that last one hits. How do you want to finish this thing?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like hitting in the back, and then since it looks like it's kind of like got a somewhat of a skull, like the third arrow hits and just throws the skull straight towards Joey.
It lands on the Phantom Steed's face.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And with that, the lava elemental falls apart, and combat is indeed over.
Just to kind of help them out, I would do Mold Earth.
Mold Earth right under him. Just change
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah, to help get them out of the lava.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I'd say as you do that under Leona, just so she doesn't take the fire damage, the moment it's her turn, you like prevent that damage from happening. Glory and Jester will jump down,
Leona's just smoking.
and Glory will go up and put his hand on the ground, and all the terrain will turn back to normal.
You cut out there or something.
Oh, you faded.
Oh,
away.
did I?
Yeah.
I said that Glory and Jester will come down, and Glory will put his hand on the ground and turn all of the ground back to normal.
Cool.
You kind of hear Avaris kind of like sniff. Something cooking? No, that's just me.
You just see Leona just smoking.
Leona and Avaris, my last two healing spells. She kind of doped into you too.
Thank you.
Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Are you okay? Okay.
Yeah. You're still bouncing.
Just
Speaking.
I'm fine. Just
Seeing
like,
you're still being annoying, he's going to drop haste just to calm you down.
And because haste drops and the effect of losing haste, all of a sudden I become lethargic and I like almost freeze in
faceplant.
place. Just, yeah,
who wants to take the 9?
dragging across the ground for 15 feet.
Wow, you nearly died twice, Leona. That was way too close.
Twice.
At
was
this
an
point-
understatement.
Well, after getting stabbed, after getting shanked by my sister, I'm used to it.
You're used to standing in lava.
You're
No,
hardcore.
she about fried me.
Hmm.
With her and her dickhead Paladin friends almost fried me with sunlight, and it hurt.
We'll make
Oh,
sure.
Are you
wow.
a vampire?
No, they worship a sun god.
Oh, okay.
I worship a moon god or goddess.
Avaris kind of touches Kailthas' ass. I don't know if this will work.
fine. Because once I get back to the living world, I'll beat the shit out of her.
Why do you want
Blinded,
revenge?
deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned, so not your effect.
I
Why do you
really do want revenge. I want it so bad.
Well, why do you want revenge, though?
My sister and her dickhead paladin friends killed me.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, look at Avaris. I am fine.
You kind of have him pat your shoulder. Clearly you're not, but that is alright. We'll get you fixed up in a moment.
I think he'll be fine. He just
That
a
was-
little worked up.
How was that for an audition, Glory?
That was very well done. And he also looks towards the crowd, and the crowd is also cheering, and like they're all like nodding, is like, "Holy shit, these guys are nuts."
Oh hell! I forgot there was a crowd here. I was
The
in the
lava
zone.
monster was kind of distracting.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to fuse. To kind of take a bow. I think it's well reserved. You were all about trying to show everyone how great you were, right? So show them. This is our
More
stage right
to
now.
each other are features than the crowd, but we'll take the positive reinforcement.
Very well done, all of you. A lot of guts you have, Leona, was it?
Yes.
Very much remind me of the one that owns my domain.
Well, I'm glad I can do that. Besides, I like fighting up close. If I'm going to be fighting someone, I want them to know who's beating the shit out of them.
Very much so. If you ever find yourself in the domain of fire, you will probably find like-minded individuals there.
You know what? After I get my hair not covered in ash, I'll take you up on that.
As for the rest of you, you may take those potions that you still have as a gift.
Thank you. Is there any left, or do we?
There are some left, but we don't need to pop those. I feel we should actually rest and save those for later.
Agreed.
Just will appear, and yes, I will definitely take you to a good place to rest, and I guess your home sweet home, as they say.
I just realized I could ritual cast Phantom Steed, so everyone gets a Phantom Steed to get out of here.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I won't use that in combat because I'll be completely
I'm
broken.
gonna smite
but
the
out of
shit out of them.
Takes like 10 minutes.
Every boss has 120 feet of movement. I will equalize the shit out of that.
I won't do it in combat because I'll be stupid, but yeah.
But yeah.
Right out in style.
Every boss now has counterspell.
Yep. You see,
No ritual
you see
casting.
Avaris kind of wince every time he steps.
Oh yeah.
I apologize. I don't have
I
anything to
will
help you right now.
meet you there.
I'll pick up on the horse. He's gonna take forever.
Avaris kind of stands you up. We'll give you a little bit of a boost as well. Like, no, that hurts.
We only just use this prestidigitation to just get all the ash and fire out of her hair. Yeah.
Handy.
it really saves you a lot of trouble on trying to straighten out your hair. These split ends, however, are going to be a pain in my ass to get rid of.
Well, we could rest. I could play you guys a little tune once we're back. Possibly
sounds
help you guys
wonderful.
sleep.
Yes, sounds good.
Shame I don't have anything to experiment with, but eventually I'll get enough material and I'll make you lots more healing potions.
How
You
long-
an alchemist.
How long does the effect of non-haste go?
Only a turn,
Just
so it
one
was just 1 round.
Yeah, so it's worn off by now.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's better. Jester, when we go to the house, any chance that the place is supplied with a nightcap?
Yes. Anything can basically be supplied. You just merely need to ask, and we will get it for you.
I think I could use a stiff drink to put me to sleep.
Is my music not good enough for you? I could try something different if you like. If you have any requests.
No, I'm used to enjoying a drink before I go to sleep.
Oh shit! I do have more healing.
new character who dis?
Don't you have lay on hands?
Yeah, that's what I just found.
Paladin.
Oh, and before, I'm going to use all my healing hands to just heal myself up by 6.
I forgot that you went Paladin too.
Yeah.
This is just me having Aasimar bullshit.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Not like getting in and divine smite, but add
Yeah.
a heal. Since we're resting anyway, and so you can feel a little bit better, Leona, go ahead and take 10 more lay on hands.
All right, so we are led.
Thank you.
To
Also, before Leona goes to sleep, she wants to talk to her patient by saying, "Hey, I might be kind of like half dead or whatever, but is there anything I can do to get more power? I'm gonna need that."
The god you're trying to reach right now is unavailable. Try again later.
I don't want to talk to my family's bitch ass guy. I want to talk to my patron who gives me cool warlock powers.
Listen here, you little shit. I'm just No, I'll have that next week for those
All right.
moments.
Because the god of Leona's family tries to contact, he's like, "Fuck you, you son skank! I want to talk to my kick-ass patron."
already at 3, so all right. Should I change in the middle of my sleep, I will wake up as Autumn.
So as you guys are getting ready to leave, Glory will mention is like, oh, by the way, if any of you wish to train, you may come here and do so. Out of character, this is basically like I said before, I think I mentioned it to a couple of you. If you wish to retrain your subclass or anything like that, you can come here, and if you spend a day here, you can retrain it or switch out to any other subclass if you wish.
That's cool.
Same thing if you want to rebalance like multi-class stuff. So if you wanted to like drop a level in certain something to gain a level in another, you can also do that.
Nice.
Cool.
But yeah, and Jester will guide you to your home so you guys can sleep, and then afterwards he will guide you to where there's stuff to buy.
Nice. So
But for now, that will have to wait till next time.